Barbershop Conversations, man. Make sure you guys click the link below. Silent Hero Films, Silent Hero Films. I fell asleep in my office with the TV on. It's about 1 o'clock right now. And I thought I woke up to a Ginuwine interview. I was like, that don't sound like Ginuwine. You know how you sleep, you're trying to sleep with the TV on, and I was on YouTube, and it just...
It's what?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
Kept on filtering through, and I woke up and I thought it was Ginuwine. And then I realized it was Jermell Charlo doing the $1 million worth of game interview, man. Hey, y'all gotta tell me, please, man. I'm so out of the loop, man. Please tell me when these interviews are going down, man. You know, like, I didn't know he interviewed with $1 million worth of game. You know, thoroughly entertaining. I say thoroughly entertaining, like subjectively, not for real. But what did I take away from the interview? I didn't know he had a 14-year-old son. He's 33, 14-year-old son. I mean, he had a child at 19. And I picked up on something. I didn't know he wasn't married, because he says my brother's wife, and then he stumbled over the title of his woman. So I was like, it must be his girlfriend, and they got kids together. I thought he was married. What else did I catch from that? Oh, yeah. The car. The man said he got 9 cars, and all his cars are probably worth at least 6 figures. Cars don't make you wealthy, man. Cars is a debt. I thought he was in the property. I'm real interested to find out how his property is going. Last I checked a couple years ago, he was selling coffee. I wonder how that coffee business is doing. You know, the fact that you got 2 40-year-old men praising another man for having 10 cars, knowing that they liabilities. But I tell you, but no, I don't want to come off like I'm coming off on them, because they have a good platform, and Wallow does an excellent job. He does an excellent job at speaking life into these young men. Not so much Gilly. I watched him a lot more during COVID, but now I don't watch them much anymore. I saw Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford, and now Jermell Charlo. And the last one before that I saw was a clip. I didn't watch the whole interview. I saw the clip of Junior Prince. What's his name? From Houston? Anyways, the Prince guy from Houston. I saw that when he threatened somebody. I thought that was very distasteful. I thought that was disturbing. But Jermell Charlo got a fight September 30th. He said he got a game plan. I want to know what that game plan is, because Derrick James don't watch film. You know, this gonna be a rough year for Derrick James if he loses this fight bad. It's crazy how you could be literally trainer of the year. And I thought he was the best trainer for the past 2 years. No cap. But damn, it's funny how brutal life is, man. You got to stay on you got to stay on your stuff, man, because if you don't stay on your stuff, people catch up, and they catch up like that. I mean, it was like not even close. He was trainer of the year by a mile, 2 miles, maybe 3 miles. And now people done caught up with his training style. That's crazy. I'm literally about to watch, now that I'm inspired, I'm gonna watch the Canelo. Who did he fight his last fight? I didn't watch it. I saw the highlights of it. I tell you, keep it a buck, I remember that night exactly. I took Lincoln to the Ball is Life All-Star game. We had courtside seats. And that's where I met the young man Black, who was drafted by the Orlando Magic. And I sat next to him for a couple hours. And I was telling him, giving him game about being mature, as I told you guys before, about keep your social medias clean and stuff like that. And I think he played for Arkansas. I forget his first name. And Lincoln wanted In-N-Out, which was literally right next door to Cerritos College. And I forgot the fight came on, and I just listened to Blue Blood. The fight was on, and I just listened to Blue Blood on the way home. And so I didn't watch the fight. I was listening to Blue Blood, and Blue Blood was saying they were in a ring the size of a kitchen. I don't know, he said. That's what I remember. That's one of the things that stood out to me. But John Ryder, that's the guy's name, John Ryder. So I'm going to watch the John Ryder-Canelo fight. I'm probably going to fall. It's 2:24 to be exact. Saturday, September 2nd, 2:24 a.m. And yeah, so what else? That's it. I thought, you know what I was thinking? I remember I was y'all may have seen this video. And I was like, because that's when the Charlos had a lot of electricity in them, had a lot of life in them. I'm like, man, I would love to follow y'all around and do like a docu-series on them. They should have took my offer, because Al Heyman hasn't done a great job at promoting and marketing. They should be stars, man. Jermell Charlo has never sold out a fight. He's never been in a sold out fight. Jermell Charlo was sold out against Brandon Adams. I was there, sold out. But yeah, man, that's crazy. I'm listening to this interview. How the hell can they get Love and hip hop correct, but they can't get the Charlos correct? You know, the Charlos should be a much bigger star than what they are. I think he self-sabotages himself. You know, he bounces to an offbeat cadence that people just don't mess with. Like, he's the undisputed champion. He's basically cleared out his division, and he's not on the pound for pound list. That's crazy. But that shows you the lack of respect that he has in the sport of boxing. And I think it's all but over. He'll never he'll never be a headliner. Hypothetically, if he beats Canelo, he still couldn't sell out a fight in Vegas if it's not a rematch with Canelo. Oh, Bud Crawford, that fight would do well. And then Gilly said 1.4 million. I think it's going to be around $1 million. I think it'll be around $1 million, because you got two fan bases coming in, and you got a fighter that's proven. And people really, there's a lot of people that really believe Jermell Charlo can win. I don't think Jermell Charlo has a boxing pedigree to beat Canelo. You know, I think he's an athletic boxer that got away with a lot of things. But when you're going up against a guy I think he'll be stronger than him. And just feet cemented in that weight class, I think it's just going to be a little bit too much for him. But But yeah, I'm kind of sleepy, so I'm kind of all over the place right now. I'm not really as cemented as I normally am. But I ain't gonna lie. I thought Jermell Charlo was Ginuwine. I ain't even lying. But the voice wasn't matching, you know? But I don't know what Ginuwine sound like, but I thought it was when I opened up my eyes. I thought it was Ginuwine. I know it sounds like a joke. I'm serious though. I thought it was Ginuwine. You know what I mean? I thought he was gonna do, jump on it, my ride. Pony, whatever. That's his #1 song, right? 1996. I remember when that song came out, 1996, dog. Yep. I was at Whittier College. I was my second year of college. But yeah, getting back to the finances and the promotional companies. Jermell, you don't put on fights, dog. Put the money up. Like, all these fighters talking about their bosses, they don't put the money up for fights, man. You know what I mean? You should be a superstar down there in Houston. You and your brother should have patched things up and been business partners. You know, but y'all egos are too big. Y'all stunting on who got the better cars, who got the bigger mansion. Y'all wives, I thought it was your wife, your girlfriend and his wife out there fighting. Disgust. That was just a disgusting display, you know. And why is that important? Because when we say, oh, it's the white man. No, Tupac said it's not the white man I should fear when it's my own kind doing all the killing here. It's your own kind doing all the debauchery here, you know. And I'm going to lump up black and brown people together because I believe his wife is probably biracial. She looks biracial. And, excuse me, his girlfriend. I've earned that. I've earned to say that title. So if you're not a wife, I'm not. I'm like my grandfather now. You ain't shacking up. Nah. You got to earn that title. You know what I mean? That title is earned, and it's been devalued. Husbands and wives has been so devalued in this society. You know, you got to do the whole thing. You know what I mean? You don't just wake up and say, oh yeah, no, for public clout. No, you got to go through the rigors. And I will say this. Jermell Charlo is trying his best to be on his best behavior. Let's see how that works out for him. And I'm not talking about disrespectful. I'm just talking about like this the testicular fortitude that you got to have for a fight like this. He's not possessing it right now. Okay, I'm waking up now, so now I'm able to talk. I'm questioning the 2023 version of Derrick James, not out of hate. See, when I tell my honest truth, y'all misconstrue what I'm saying. I think Derrick James is a great gentleman. I have nothing bad to say about Derrick James. I'm questioning Derrick James 2023. Did he get stuck and satisfied, or is he able to put in 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 game plans and implement new things so his fighters can be successful? He didn't do it with Errol Spence. He didn't do it with Frank Martin. What's the other fight? Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua had the worst performance and the knockout of the year. How crazy is that, right? So Derrick James has had a less than stellar, below average 2023. I have nothing bad to say. And if I was interviewing Derrick James, I would tell him this. I said, people have caught up with you. Your style looks, when you get to that top level, your style looks readable. 1-1-2, 1-1-2, 3-4, 1-1-1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I mean? It's never no leads. It's never no feints. It's never no slips. You know what I mean? It's never no sidestepping. You know what I mean? It's no countering. He has a chance to redeem himself. So we'll see. September 30th, he can get right back on that. He can get right back on that pedestal. That's the one thing about boxing is you can be 0 one day and a hero the next. Not like the NBA where you got to play your 82 games and you got to play the 82 games just to get to the playoffs. Now in boxing, next night, you can be a hero. So it all can come back together September 30th. So, but we'll see. Will Derrick James watch film? I believe Derrick James was a hint over arrogant, as it pertains to preparing for Terrence Crawford. And I think he did Errol Spence an injustice by literally not, I wish I could show you my schedule. Well, I'm going to show you guys next week. I'm going to go watch 2 teams next weekend that we're playing. We play them in December. I'm going to go watch them September 10th. Yeah, September 10th. I have it on my calendar. Lincoln has a game. I'm coaching Lincoln in the game. And then Lincoln and I are going to go watch. And I'm going to record. And I'm going to chop it up and give it to the players. Yeah, for real, for real. And I'm gonna chop up their out of bounds plays. I'm gonna chop up their sets out of timeout. This is what they run out of timeouts. This is what they run on the baseline. This is what they run on the sideline. This is the defense they run coming out of timeouts, because a lot of teams go zone after timeout because the coach done set up a play against man. So, but it's just real. You got to prepare, and I think Derrick James did not prepare Errol Spence from an intellectual perspective, and I think that's part of his job. That's why I like following Malik Scott. I'm not comparing them against one another, but he's always up. The time is literally 2-3-4. September 2nd, 2-3-4. 9/2/2-3-4/23. 2023. It's all in that. Anyways, I'm looking at it on TV. We'll see. I'm interested to see how this fight turns out. I already bet someone $1,000 from Charlo's camp, and it's gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna get to the end of this video anyway, so this video is probably 10 minutes too long anyway. But yeah, man, it is what it is, and it's funny how they got to say Al Heyman is doing great because he got Canelo. That's hilarious, dog. That's funny to me, man. That's like Crips joining the Bloods, man. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I don't think Charlo has a chance in this fight. I think he's gonna get beat up. And after you get beat up, you need to fire everybody for making you believe you had a chance in this fight. You lost your undisputed. You lost your brother. You lost your nieces, your nephews. You lost a lot on this Canelo fight, man. And there's no way I would put myself in position to do that. But everybody telling you got a chance, and you listening to Al Heyman, and I would never give up my undisputed. Not in a million years. You have absolute power at 154, but for $6-7 million, I guess you will do it. But it's gonna do 1 million buys. It's definitely gonna do 1 million buys. That's just the reality. I don't know where in 1 million, but I really believe it'll do 1 million. So you're gonna go viral either way. People are gonna know who you are. You're gonna get a lot more attention. And but make sure you guys click the link below, Silent Hero Films, man, and y'all should have told me. Please, I'm telling y'all, at 2:15, my day is done. Basketball. So if I did know they had an interview, I don't know if I did know or didn't know. I simply forgot, and it came up by accident, by chance tonight. So keep DMing me, because at 2:15, I'm all in on basketball, man, until about 9 o'clock every day. So, but anyways, I'll holler, man. It's 2:36 in the morning here in LA. So, I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace. Click the link below. Silent Hero Films. Peace.